Board. Gay, 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 gay. Board games, board games, it's what I'm talking about. It. Board games, board games, I'm not gonna shout it. I am starting off this streaming with a little bit of singing, and today I'm talking about packing. This is something that soon I'll be doing because I've got to pack cards and stickers too in little bags of games before sending them maybe to you. I'll be packing stuff that people have already paid for, and thanks to those people, you will get your stickers and compliments cards. When I say your, I mean, well, anyway, it's only yours if you backed it and you lived in the UK and so you're able to get the stuff. But anyway, board games and packing games and Root is what I'm talking about. Board games, packing games, and playing Root. I'm not gonna shout. Hello and good morning, good afternoon, good whatever it is, wherever you are. This is episode 448 of Busy Beats and Briefer Blether. After the really long blethers that have been here for the last few days, I am going to make sure that this one is a little bit briefer. And hello, Dina, it is super lovely to see you. I hope you're well. What have you been up to? What are you up to today? I am going to be packing stuff. I'm just about to show like the table full of the cards and the stickers and all the things. So yeah, let's talk maybe and a wee bit about recent highlights, living life and seeing the sights, recent highlights, playing games and other delights, recent highlights. So yes, this is me looking down at a table full of people and everyone is playing Root. And Dina says, we love games, is having a lunch break so I could drop in. Lovely. Well, thank you, and feel free to share. What are some of the recent lessons that you've learned? What are some of the recent snippets of goodness that maybe you can share with everyone? So let me take you on a story. The lizard folk scheming away and trying to be martyrs so that once they die, they can be resurrected to be acolytes and do things for the greater good. The Irie building up from nothing, growing in power every turn. The Corvid conspiracy, seeding the board with face-down tokens that no one knows what they are. The Riverfolk Company, offering everything for sale. Their cards, even the ability to control the units, even the ability to navigate the river. And myself, playing as the moles. So, it started off with the Riverfolk Company taking an early lead. They weren't even on the board, but what they did do was just encourage everyone to buy from them. Buy, with a 5-player game. There were 4 other customers. We were all major factions. We all had warriors to spare. We sent our warriors into the Riverfolk Company, and of course they made good use of them. Powering up, building trade post after trade post. Meanwhile, the Corvids looked like they were not in a great spot. Look at this lonely Corvid between 2 bluebirds and 3 lizards. And hello, Jess. It is lovely to see you. Now, what happened next? I will tell you, as the moles, I was moving out of the burrows. I was springing into the corners and I ran for dominance. I was only on 9 points. People thought I wasn't a force to be reckoned with, but they were wrong. I got my 10th point. I grabbed the dominance card. All I had to do was move all my moles onto the two corners. Very soon, I had 12 moles on one corner, 8 moles on another, and maybe I could seize power just by dominating the two corners of the board for an instant victory. But then the corvids came. From the 3 adjoining corners, they moved in. The Riverfolk Company moved in. Warrior. The whole table conspired against me, and I didn't quite seize the dominance. In the end, the Lizard Folk ran for dominance. The River Folk were scheming their way up to the top, but it was the Corvids underhandedly moving locking people into place, locking me into place with their snares so I could neither move in nor out. I was now just a lame duck, and the Corvids managed to take the victory. So yes, that is Root. That is the Corvids. That is it's a lovely game. And for the record, let me actually minimize that. I actually got Root. I mean, I don't have a copy, but like I've got the boxes of Root, and it's all. Maybe you can see it. Root. You can't really see that very well, but I promise you, there are 2 boxes. It's all the underground and the Riverfolk stuff and the basic stuff. I'm going to take it to Alan and Charlie's place this weekend. I'm really excited. I'm going to teach Layla the game on Monday. I'm really excited, and I'm going to give back the game next week. I borrowed the game from the person who owns all of it. But yes, that's his Roots. It is a wonderful game, and it is lovely to meet you. Jess has a very kind question. I sometimes feel sad when the show ends, so can I stay on all day today? Oh, as much as I'm flattered, and my instant reaction is to say yes, absolutely, Jess. But I feel like I'm not sure that would be a great idea. Alan and Charlie are my good friends, Alan and Charlie Paul. Alan and Charlie are the owners of Surprise Terror Games, such games as this is slightly embarrassing. Such games as Ivor the Engine and On the Cards, a modular game about trick-taking games, and I'm trying to think of their most famous game, Snowdonia, that's the one. A railway game about building the train that goes up to Snowdonia. So yes, Alan and Charlie, traditionally, for many years, we have driven to Essen together. Normally, at this point, historically, we would all be selling stuff, demoing stuff. I mean, the mead drinking normally happens on Friday for me, and also Saturday, and also Sunday. But Thursday's just we'd go over on the Monday, spend a night in Dover, and yes, get to Essen on Tuesday afternoon, hang out, enjoy. The first time I went, I just ran around the halls. It was so wonderful. Essen. But I am not there this year because I just didn't feel comfortable with the travel. But yes, that is who Alan and Charlie are. Yes, the Cousins War and also Ming Voyages. Good games. Okay, so firstly, Manuel, it is lovely to see you. I hope that you are generally well, and lots of love. Dina says that the first talk that she caught today was about networking, which was fun since Dina actually started writing a blog post about it, so wanted to see if they agreed. Apparently, they did agree, so yay! Excellent. Yep, the characters in Roots are indeed very cute. They are very pretty, and all the art is done by Kyle Ferrin, and the design is by Patrick Lader and Cole Verley. So yes, I love all the little illustrations. Highlight from Dina. Last night, Dina got to write text for a Gothic game, which was so cool. all the dark moods. Dina got really into it. That sounds fantastic. Apparently, Jess met Jane and C at the Bangkok Games Shop. Which games shop is that? I look forward to meeting them. I mean, that's a lot of pressure saying that I will love them, but yeah, that does sound good. Always up for meeting people. Now, I'm going to see if I can easily move to my phone, because for the main topic, I wanted to just sort of, or maybe I'll just show you, yeah, I'll just show a wee bit of the house. Maybe stop screen. Wait, didn't mean to do that. Just for one moment, I'm going to check that no one else is in the kitchen. So I'm not filming anyone without their permission before I show you all the stuff that I've got ready for today. Okay, great. Okay, here I am in the kitchen. It's all good. I turned myself off incidentally. I mean, intentionally. So, I want to show you. This is a game about wee whimsical creatures and trying to identify them after someone makes noises. It is the second edition and the first printing, which was very recent. This box contains 250-ish. I mean, I asked for 1,000 and I got 4 boxes, so I'm assuming that this is about 250. So there's lots of them. Once we've finished dealing with these, then we'll open the next box. So yeah, that is the game. It's lots and lots of copies. They're all jumbled together. It's like more copies than I could possibly play. So, I need other people to actually play it as well. So yeah, other people are going to help with the playing. This is a bunch of different, we've got the business cards, the compliments cards, the first edition, and the new compliments cards. Let me show you what's going on. So first, a friend of mine said, Bez, you need to put a business card in each of your games. If someone's buying one of them, they should be able to at least see where you are. And yes, Jess, this is my new game. So this is my business card. So people, from now on, if you buy one of my Bezzy budget bags, you are going to get one of these inside it, just so that you can at least see my website. Then I've got this, which is something that Chris originally thought of. I think it was Chris's idea. It says, wait a minute, Bez is brilliant, which sounds very egotistical. And so are you. So, it's just a reminder that we are all brilliant and we can all be brilliant together. I'm not sure whether to put 1 or 2 in there. I think I might put 2, just because it's a nice message and then people might want to share it. And then finally, well, not finally, we've got these. And I think for the Kickstarter backers, I'll maybe put 3 of them in, but I'm not sure what number is appropriate. It says, "You are brilliant. Keep it up." No mention of Bez, just, for you, keep it up. You are doing brilliant stuff. Keep it up. I mean, maybe that's a bit of pressure, but remember, you are brilliant. And so, yeah, that is something that I'm, because of the stretch goals, it's going to go in. And then we've got this wee bit, which is the stickers. And we've got 2 different types of stickers. We've got this little creature, and it's semi-transparent. Like, the border is totally transparent, so you can put it on something, maybe put it on your laptop, or put it on your notebook or whatever, or on your bike. And yeah, you will see the white bit, but the border around it, rather than being just a white rectangle, it's clear. That's one of the stickers. And the other sticker that people voted for is the little spectacled, chicken-legged, 6-legged thing. So that is that. And that's what people are going to get. So that is my thing. So, yes. So, yes, Jess, that is my new thing. busy budget bags are going to be a new thing, which, yeah, I feel like it did really well, and I'm looking forward to the next one, which is going to be a game about grabbing creatures that are totally different and watching out for turnips. It was on Kickstarter last month. Yep, I am quite good at alliteration. Thank you very much. What would I do if my name did not begin with B? I would be less marketable if it began with Y, according to Jess. Say yes to yes, says Games by Manual. Youthful Yogi. Yeah, Jess, I know you're in Bangkok. It's not like you could get the physical copy anyway. I wasn't sending it anywhere outside the UK, and I did not expect so many people to, because it was UK only, I did not expect to get so many backers. And so that was really exciting. And hello, CD. Good morning. I hope you're having a wonderful time. I just came here because I wanted to show you my bike. Where did I see that sticker and that sticker? Okay. Whoops, I meant to highlight that one. But yeah, this is my bicycle. As you can see, it's covered in lots of stickers. For the most part, there's Kitty Cataclysm, Kitty Cataclysm, Kitty Cataclysm. And then, yeah, there's a wee sticker from the COVID vaccine, the sticker from, Semi-Co-op. There's more stickers from Kitty Cataclysm and from Top 10 that I played in Cannes. And here's a little sticker. It doesn't show up very well against all the Kitty Cataclysm stickers, but there's a little creature. Don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can. And let me try and get, yep. And then there's a little creature down here, just on the thing. So yeah, I really like the way that it's not, like, the white isn't 100% opaque. You can see a little bit of the Kitty Cataclysm through it, but it's opaque enough that it works well. And if you didn't have such a busy background, then it would work very nicely. And I do really like the semi-transparent nature. So I think that everyone made the right choice in saying that, yeah, let's upgrade these stickers. I'm really excited to see what people do with these stickers. And instead of the bicycle, the besicle. Just says, congratulations on the backers. People in the UK are usually tight. Yeah, I think maybe that's why it went well, because it was a busy budget bag, because it was literally £5 per copy, or £8 if you include shipping. And I think that people responded well to that. I'm glad that you got to be a part of that campaign as well, Dina, and I'm looking forward to continuing to work with you. I'm not going to bring my bicycle to Thailand. It's probably going to end up in Glasgow or something in my parents' place. I agree. The transparent stickers. So yes, Chris is not here yet, but that is basically the end of everything that I had to say. But let's ask, does anyone have any questionably quick questions? That is the next section. No, it's not an interrogation. Just ask some benign questions. Questionably quick questions. And while you're thinking of that, I'm going to talk about brilliant thing, what's a little thing, which is brilliant. I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to talk about my stickers. I know this is a wee bit self-serving, but I think that semi-transparency is really brilliant. But also, when I'm looking at these two stickers, I think that the thing that makes this one, in my opinion, a little bit more brilliant than this one is the texture. Because the texture, the black nature, it does help cover up what's going on in the background. And so I do think that with my next game, if, the characters were colored in and it was a bit stronger, because white ink isn't as opaque as the other kinds of ink. So I think that with a color that wasn't white, it would work even better. But yeah, semi-transparent stickers are my brilliant thing for today. So, anyone have any questions? Questions? I'm going to answer the implicit question. Would I like to buy a bike in Thailand? Yes, I would. but I imagine I would spend some time kind of walking around, using the subway, and going with the taxis or whatnot. But yes, if I felt safe enough to cycle, then yes, absolutely, I would get a bike. Jess has a bike called Maud. Am I still going to Thailand? Yes, I am. I am planning to go to Thailand at the end of next year. What do I prefer? And hello, Alex, it is lovely to see you. What what do I prefer, carrot cake or meringue? Well, the thing about meringue is that I guess you could fold extra things into the egg whites, like extra flavorings, but there's a limit to what you can do with a meringue. Whereas with carrot cake, I think you can go in more exciting places. With a carrot cake, I think you could add walnuts or hazelnuts, or maybe whole cashew nuts just chopped in half or thirds, like just chopped very roughly. That would be exciting. A carrot cake with cashew nuts. Oh, or yeah, maybe, do you grate the carrots finely or do you get it rough? I mean, I think that, sure, you can have bad meringues and good meringues. You can have meringues that are a bit dry, meringues that are a bit wet. Sure, you've got different qualities, but I think carrot cakes have more variation within them. So I'm going to go with carrot cake. Just says you can all come to Thailand if you like. And CD's happy with New Zealand. But yeah, thanks for the invitation. I mean, I'm accepting it. Just says, let's get mirrors for the bikes. Oh, that's a good shout. I mean, of course you can look over the shoulder, but being able to glance does mean that you can see both things almost simultaneously. Have I got some pictures from Vagard yet? No, I have not. Not yet. Speaking of Vagard and Essen, has anyone seen the Essen Spiel Instagram? I'm going to actually bring this up. Instagram.com/Spielmesse. They've got the best stories. I don't normally watch stories, but Spielmesse just has the best stories. Also, let me share my screen once more. And this is the best thing, okay? I want to show you this other brilliant thing. Fuck out of bed, bitch, go. And yeah, that is from Spiel to say yes, it's happening. And yeah, there are a couple of rude words there, but we're allowed one rude word per show. And yeah, Spiel just retweets everything that everyone's showing, which I think is really cool. I showed my comic and then they shared that, and it was like, oh, thank you for sharing it, and then they loved my comment. So yeah, if I put more stuff about Spielmesse, then they will hopefully share it, and I'm going to put up the video that Dina sent to me in just a few minutes once I finish this. But yeah, just kind of getting to see all the excitement, all the people starting to play the games. I've still not seen any, what's the word I'm looking for, mead. So, apparently the roads are fun, but intense in Bangkok. Yesterday, Jess cycled in a gorgeous park. That does sound lovely. It has a 3-kilometer loop. That's not very big. Oh, apparently, Mark People's stream played a couple of rounds of a game about wee whimsical creatures and trying to identify them after someone makes noises. So, yeah, I might check that out. Oh, speaking of which, Joanne, friends of the show, is going to play that game at around 2 p.m. UK time, which is really exciting. And I think I shared that on Instagram. Apparently, Jess says meringue is too sugary, but carrot cake is the favorite cake because it's lovely and moist, super healthy, full of carrots. CD made a beautiful zucchini loaf this evening. Oh, that sounds gorgeous. I wish I lived with you. I mean, Only if you would let me have a bit of your zucchini loaf. Like if you are one of these people who keeps all their food to themselves, then I'm glad I don't live with you, because then I'd just be jealous of your zucchini loaf or courgette loaf for those who are based in the UK. And Jess asks, we can go to New Zealand, can't we? I will be going there in the next few years to visit CD because it's close to Thailand. Yeah, absolutely. And I think that I am glad to check out. I'm excited to check out Wellycon. That's the one. Dina says they will start pestering Vagard. Thank you very much. And Mark is amazing, says Alex. Apparently, this guy is legendary on TikTok. I was not aware. Jess feels more relaxed now that the show is on. I was stressed about my work before. And apparently there's a 23.5 kilometer loop near the airport. Oh, that's quite a big loop. That sounds fine. Share. Do you mean share the video? Share what? Share the video or share something else? Share the video you made, I'm assuming. Dina is making pumpkin chocolate cake. That sounds amazing. Oh, wait. Share the Mark Peebles stream. Okay, share Mark Peebles stream. Yes. And also Joanne's. Yes, I should. That's true. I like. Hello again. I am so sorry. My laptop ran out and of battery, and I was just so excited that I did not notice that it was on 0%. So yes, I do very much apologize. Let me share the screen again so we can see more stories from the Mesa together. Let me go to Twitch to see more of the comments, because StreamYard, if I go offline or something messes up, I don't keep the old comments. So yes, Mark Peebles making noises between rounds that sounded quite creature-like. That does sound fun. Thank you for sharing that. And oh my gosh, look at all these people traveling to the Mesa. The Mesa basically just means big hall, for those who don't know. It's like a game, big hall. That's what it means. And I think the full title is like International Spieltage mit Comic Action. I think that's the full thing. So firstly, We'll need to buy new wellies, says Jess to at WellyCon. Oh, and apparently, CD says we are very welcome to get some zucchini cake. Okay, I get it. Amazing. Apparently, look at those queues in Essen. And CD says in New Zealand they call them gumboots. Wow, what's that all about? We are at Spielmesse. If you see us, come and say hi. Oh, that's cute. Alex, lots of love. And yeah, lots of love. Bye-bye, Alex. I hope you have a wonderful day. And yeah, I really like this because even though there is part of me that's sad about not being at the messe, yeah, I miss stuff. I miss Mead. I miss having people play my games. I miss the buzz and the interaction of people. I miss the conversations. I miss the excitement. I miss that moment where the hall has opened and you know that people are starting to filter through. That lovely bit of stained glass with, the flames. I miss seeing what Gigamic are doing. I want to see, how are they promoting Yogi this year? Do they have their big wrestling stage again? Oh, that's all the people coming in right at the start. That's cool. Yeah. If I actually, might ask someone, if you're there, please take a photo of the Gigamic booth. I know that they're making a bigger point of the Hachette stuff now, putting it under the Hachette conglomerate to say, hey, we are Hachette. We are almost as big as Asmodee. And Jess says, if they call them gumboots, why is Wellington called Wellington? It should be called Gummington, to which CD agrees. Dina misses the buzz, the energy. And for those out here, let me ask, have you been to Essen? Would you like to go to Essen? What makes you want to go to Essen? What do you miss about the event? Dina misses the tiredness and the exhaustion, but the need for playing just one more game. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Just wants to go to the event, the buzz. Yeah, basically this is arguably the biggest arguably it's the biggest game convention in the world. And once you're at that stage, it doesn't really matter. Let's not even get into arguments of, is Essen bigger? Is Gen Con bigger? You can make arguments for both. There's my friend Rita. You've seen Rita on the show. Rita, co-designer of Dinosaurs Love Spicy Pies. And CD would like to go to Essen, looks forward to seeing what it's like. Jess wants to go because there will be kind people there and nice games. I have been to Essen, says Manuel, but never as a visitor. I went to pitch games and to demo them in following years. Yeah, this would have been my first year without my own stand. And I think that next year, if things go well with Vagard, then, might just be part of that stand and might say, yeah, in future, let Stuff by Bez be part of that stand over there. But yeah, that is Spielmesse. Let me copy that if you want to check all those things about for yourself. Just says it reminds them of London Anarchist Book Fair. Manuel doesn't feel safe about traveling or being in closed events yet, so seeing the crowds is already making them anxious. Oh, that's not good. I mean, seeing the crowds for me, it was far more about the travel, about the anxiety of the international travel, the plane trip. I mean, it's really good seeing the people in masks. And I know from UK Games Expo, people were wearing masks. I had hand sanitizer. It was really good. Dina's hoping to go there to work and join a couple of clients to handle their socials whilst there. And yeah, but I think we can all agree Conventions are brilliant. Oh wow, it's been way more than half an hour. This is meant to be a briefer blether, so let me wrap up and ask. Over to you. What are you up to? You can share, but only if you want to. So if there's anything at the end that you would like to share, what are you up to? What are you doing? What are you excited for? What are you dreading? Yeah, let me know. I am excited to have there's a little thing that I'm going to make, a secret comic that only goes to Kickstarter backers, and people, I feel slightly sad because I know Crystal Dax was like, oh, I will pay you shipping no matter how much it is, I just want to get the game. But yeah, people who get the international copies in future, this is going to be the last ever comic that I draw for Kickstarter, because every Kickstarter that I've done, this is kind of a badly kept secret, that if you back a Kickstarter and you get a physical copy, you get a tiny A4 folded thing, and then the A4 folded thing tells you about the game. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw that. I'm going to watch Chris fill a whole bunch of envelopes, and then I'm going to get Chris to help me print and fold a couple of 100 little comics that will go out to people. And so yeah, that's what I'm basically up to. That is me. I don't have any big plans this evening. This evening I'm going to maybe chill out, maybe buy a very cheap pizza, maybe have a bean burger. I found a place that sells very cheap bean burgers. And when I say cheap pizza, I found a place that does 7-inch. So it's like about that size, but it's nice for a small meal. So yeah, I mean, if I buy a big pizza, I always want to finish it. So it's nice having a wee 7-inch pizza for £3. Good stuff. Let's see. Dina says, I would do 7 outfit changes a day and do some fun cosplay stuff. It would be so much fun. Yeah, when I go to a convention, I always have stuff pre-planned. It's okay, this day, this stuff, this day, this stuff, this day, this stuff. Normally, I think my normal routine for a 3-day event, Friday is white and red. So basically red with white stripes or white dots. Saturday is red, potentially with sparkles. And Sunday is red, possibly with... Oh no, sometimes I do it the other way around. Sometimes I have black on Friday and then white on Sunday, just because my clothes that contain white stripes are a bit more comfortable. And I know that on the Sunday I'm going to have to deconstruct everything and do some physical labor. So it's important to have something that's stretchy and comfortable and it's not too precious to me. Whereas, yeah, my black skirts, I wouldn't wear that on the Sunday. So yeah, that true story. The first time that I went to Essen, I'm trying to remember when it would have been. 2016. Wow, that seems so long ago. But yeah, 2016 was the first. 2015, I was represented at Essen. I wanted to go. I didn't quite manage it. Dave Cousins still sold my stuff. 2016, my first year at Essen, I was there. I had a little bit less of a belly, and I wore this dress, which I can't quite fit into now. It was a topless, strapless thing that went up to here. It was incredibly sparkly with, and then, yeah, some people were near me, well, oh, this is an amazing dress. And then the next day, they're like, oh, this is really nice clothes, but it's not as good as that dress. And then on Saturday, came and said, hey, here's a little tip. For next time you're at Essen, you should wear your best outfit on Saturday. And that was, that's actually good advice. Wear your fanciest, sparkliest outfits on the Saturday when there's the most people. So yeah, when I'm going to Essen, I always have 4 outfits, neatly packed into little bags. So in the morning, it's just open the bag for that day and do that. CD says, I don't know if I'll be ready to go next year. I'm not keen to go into unsafe crowds. Here we can wander around like normal without worrying about it. Jess is marking student essays about teenagers' autonomy over their internet usage. Oh, that's a really interesting topic. It's the middle of my school holidays and I've got 8 million essays to mark and lots of spreadsheets to fill in. Jess is worried that she's running behind because she was ill last week. Oh, lots of love, Jess. If you are running behind, that's okay. You were ill last week. Just you will get there. You will catch up, and hopefully your students will forgive you, and hopefully your bosses will be okay. CD is facilitating again tomorrow. Is that remind me what you facilitate? I'm sorry. Some sorts of teaching thing. Manuel is excited that there's a new Metroid game after so long. Just loves bean burgers. Edie looks forward to a nice sleep with the foster cat. Dina has the kid home again. He's wanting to build Lego. And just wants to keep me talking. Dina would make a red dress for me. Oh, no, Dina would make a red dress to help me. So something possibly for Dina to wear. Okay. Yeah, that's also fine. I thought for a moment you were making the dress for me, but yeah, I mean, one day in the future, I will have like my own seamstress as part of the marketing entourage for the convention squad. By the way, I had this crazy idea. I was talking to Chris about it, but we have 2 people in the workshop who are auditioning for Lego Masters New Zealand. Wow, that sounds amazing. Nice. And so Dina says SN22, let's make it a fashion show. So yes, Dina, I was talking to Chris. I was saying that maybe I could say, okay, if not mandatory is a strong word, but kind of let's try, especially once I go to Thailand, to get everyone who's working for me or being a big part of Stuff by Bez to come to UK Games Expo. I mean, I might be able to help you a wee bit financially with travel, but what I was thinking was like almost like a 1 week I don't know what to call it. So being in Birmingham on Wednesday, chilling out, learning the games together, maybe even on Tuesday, spending Tuesday and Wednesday learning games together, and then Thursday set up, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, UK Games Expo, we play all the games, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the following week, then we catch up with all the work and we talk and we get to know each other properly. We appreciate what we've done. Like Sunday nights, I always have like a big meal. It's so much fun. But like, let's just extend it a wee bit more and say, okay, let's make kind of a few holidays. Let's just stay in the Airbnb, the youth hostel where I can book like special rooms just for us to stay together. So there will be no one that you don't know in the rooms. And then we'll get up, we'll have some cheese together, we'll go to the market. There's a really nice market near the Bull Ring in Birmingham. And then we could talk about what we're planning for the next year and like almost like the whole, have a bit of a weekend to talk about how the year's gone and how the next year should go. Do you know what I mean? Like a kind of, does that make sense? But yeah. Jess has very harsh managers. I mean, harsher than me. Jess's managers would not forgive. It would cause a ruckus. And CD is running workshops for starting a new IT program. Amazing. Dina would make me a dress as well. And Dina could print fabric with my games on them. Oh, amazing. Oh, maybe a fabric with wee whimsical creatures printed, but maybe the wee whimsical creatures are filled in with a sort of or maybe not the wee whimsical creatures, maybe the creatures that are sometimes totally different. So from the next game, because those will be all the colors, those will be multicolored rainbow things, and then there'll be these little rainbow things on a big red fabric. That would be really nice. Team bonding trip, yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Going to UK Games Expo once a year, because if I'm in Thailand and some people are in UK and someone's in Finland and someone's in Poland, we don't get to see each other. That's not great. So yeah, let's kind of meet together and then, yeah, have some nice stuff. Jess says, I love Birmingham. When are you going there? At the start of June. And if you want to come and help demo my games, then yeah, you're not part of the Stuff by Bez crew. But I would absolutely offer you a ticket to the convention. It's going to be fantastic, and you can come and maybe help make some noises for wee whimsical creatures, or do some grabby games, or play some words games. I know you like words games, and you can stay in the it's a bed and breakfast technically. Birmingham Central Backpackers. Hopefully that's still open after COVID and everything. And Dina says, like an origami dress. Oh, that sounds amazing. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Dina's amazing. Dina's just so amazing. Jess has work in June. But if she gets fired, then she's there. But I do hope that you don't get fired, because even though the selfish part of me would like to be with you, then the selfish part of me is also thinking, but then I wouldn't be able to see Jess in Thailand. I would rather see more of Jess in Thailand. But yeah, upside to everything. But anyway, it has been a lovely chat. Thank you all for being so lovely. We have chatted about Root, which is a fantastic game. And it's weird when I talk about how good is a game, I feel like I need to talk about how good is the expansion without the expansions. How good is what you get in the box? And for me, like what you get in Root in the base box, I would say is like a solid 8.5 out of 10 experience. But then what you get with the expansions, that's going to be like a solid 10 out of 10 experience to me. Because with the problem with the base box is if you've got 4 players, those are the only factions you will ever see. But as soon as you've got 8 factions, like when it's 8 and you pick 4 of them, and you can have 2 vagabonds, so it's basically like 9 and you pick 4 of them. Wow, the number of combinations is alarming. And so Roots is just incredible, because I can play the birds in one game, and the birds work really well because the river folk are there, and I could have the opportunity to buy all the cards I want from the river folk. And then in another game, the river folk aren't there, and I'm maybe fighting against 2 other dominant forces. Maybe in another game, I'm fighting against 2 forces that are trying to do sneaky things. And it's not just about who I'm playing as, but also the context. And so the different factions being there because of the sheer asymmetry. If you like learning rules, if you don't like learning rules, it's not a game for you. If you don't like your stuff being blown up, it's not a game for you. But if you like thinking about the ramifications of stuff, absolutely play Root. It is the game that I'm starting. Is it possibly becoming my favorite game? Like out of those that I didn't create. Like I feel like I would still rather play a game about drawing. My favorite game to play right now is a game about drawing creatures, complementing the drawings and complementing the complements. It's not like a big meaty game, but I always feel good when I play it. I always smile. That's what it's all about. But yeah, I mean, Go is definitely still my favorite game, and Go is the game that I respect the most. But yeah, this is definitely growing to be in my top 3. I am, if you count all the expansions. So yeah, that's quite amazing to think about. So yeah, Root, highly recommended. Putting stickers in things and business cards and compliments cards. Not good fun, but hey, I've got someone else to do it if they turn up. Chris is running late, very late. Yeah, stickers, semi-transparent stickers, brilliant. Going to Thailand, brilliant. Essen, brilliant. Essen Instagram stuff, brilliant. So much brilliant stuff. You, brilliant. You're all brilliant. And so, yes, that is the end of my recap and wrap up. So if you want to check me out, you know where I am. And I'm Stuff by Bez everywhere, on Twitter, on Instagram, and also if you're not already following it, if you're on Twitter, or even if you're not and you are interested in word games, please check out twitter.com/ELL_deck. So I might get a new job, says Jess, that has UK school holidays, not Thai school holidays. Then Jess would be free in June. But would you be free at the start of June? Okay. Love you too, CD. Have an excellent night yourself. Sleep well. Bye-bye. Oh, Kopkun Naka to you as well. Kopkun Naka for being here, Jess. And yeah, Chris is late. Yeah, Chris is, I don't know, maybe Chris is oversleeping. Dina would definitely do an origami form dress. I love that idea. My favorite length is about the knee, I would say. Yeah, about knee length. No, I don't mind wearing short skirts, but like that's a yeah. I feel like when I'm wearing a short skirt, I do want to add some tights. To be fair, at conventions, I am normally wearing tights because then that maximizes the red. But sometimes, yeah, I think that my favorite thing is maybe mid thigh or knee length. Yeah, just wants to see designs and likes tutus with leggings. But it has been lovely. Lots of love. I want to say thank you, everyone. If you want to check out my streams, stuffbybeds.com/streams. I am streaming every day at 10 a.m. UK time. And thank you, Jess. Thank you, Dina. Thank you, CD. Thank you, Manuel. Thank you, everyone who's been here. Alex, you are all wonderful people. And I just want to say so much love. Let me see if I can get this in a good position so I don't have to use there. It's not going to slip, hopefully. Oh, I didn't mean to change the instruments, but let's roll with it. So let me catch up with the chat. So Dina's talking about the dress, and there's some really exciting stuff going on. I love what you're talking about. Jess says this is nice. Dina says it makes him sleepy. Yeah, this is the lullaby version. Jess could fall asleep to this. Yeah, this is the extended version. Jess says, I have 7 hours of work to do. I can't fall asleep now. So, let me, I tell you what, I will, what was that? I think that was transposing an organ. Organ 201. Huh. Interesting. Huh. Let me change to overdrive guitar. And let's combine it with that. And now let me layer them together. Okay, so and let me press this button to see what it does. Let's go. Okay, let's transpose this into E. Okay. There. Bye. Wait, what happened? What happened? Oh, the keyboard pressed the button. Can I get the keyboard? Okay. Oh, this is not the ideal position, but let's put that there and wedge it there, and there we go. And so the final thing I am going to say is lots of love. Love you all. You are super wonderful. And oh, didn't mean to do that. What's up with this loud piano? Let's layer these together, reduce the volume, and that sounds like the magic roundabout. Bye. This is a goodbye song. Bye. Thank you for watching along. Bye. This is the end of the show. Bye. And now it's time to go. Bye. This is a goodbye song. Bye. Thank you for watching along. Bye. This is the end of the show. Bye. And now it's time to go. Okay, yes, we are going to raid someone. Let's see who is there. And lots of love. Stuff by Beds on Twitch. Who is there? Who will re-raid? Let me do the exclamation mark raids. So please feel free to copy paste that. That would be super awesome. Hazy, Nerdy Singer Kate. Oh, Jenham is doing an action against cancer fundraiser. Awesome. And McDoodle, let's go to Jenham. Jenham is awesome. And so let me take you out, not in a date manner, because we are far away, not in a shooting you and killing you manner, because I would not want to do that. You're all my friends, and I do not want to kill you, but in a let me finish up the show and take you to the next one. So that is that. And for now, lots of love. And once more, bye. This is a goodbye song. Bye. Thank you for watching along. Bye. This is the end of the show. Bye. Now it's time to go. Bye. This is the goodbye song. Bye. And now, thank you for watching along. Bye. Lots of love. Bye.